Happy 4th of July. I hope that you are having a great day. I know that these are bizarre circumstances for sure, and we're likely to have no no fireworks displays, no gatherings, or a very small gathering. Certainly not the way it used to be. So I'm certainly thinking a lot today about like what independence really actually means. And maybe you are too. I know a lot of people are having this conversation today. So that's what we're going to talk about. Hello, I'm Owen. Thank you so much for joining as always. We are live here on both Facebook and on YouTube. So feel free to drop a comment and let me know that you're here. And I would love to chat with you on this Independence Day. So, independence. What does this mean? What does independence actually mean? We say that we are the land of the free, right? And we are all free to do whatever it is that we want. But take a look at your life. Are you free to do what it is that you want? In many cases, it's hard to see exactly what is happening. So many times, like before I left my 9 to 5 grind, so many times like, oh yeah, I'm free for whatever job that I want. I'm free to do whatever I wanted, but it was within the confines of whatever going and getting a job happened to mean. And a lot of the times in fighting up and down corporate structures so that I could have more freedom, the whole time not realizing that the game I was in was the lack of freedom in and of itself. And they say, right, like a fish doesn't necessarily recognize the water because it's born into it and doesn't realize that it's a thing. It's just sort of always there. And that's the kind of thing like with even just all the way down, I talk about jobs, but all the way down to just tiny little habits, right? Do you have things that are just controlling you during the day? Like even as we speak, I've been noticing this, like this thing in my shoulders, right? They just sort of like subconsciously tweak up for a bit. And I realize that I hold a lot of stress there because of it. I would choose not to have a bunch of stress in my shoulders, but there's something there that I am dealing with, right? That I've got in my system that I'm not entirely independent of. So this is what we're talking about in terms of abundance hacking, in terms of creating the life that it is that you want, is really in that leadership idea of being able to understand that you cause your life and that you can make a choice moving forward to really take a look at your life and see what are the pieces that I would like to be different. What are the pieces that are just not working for me, but I keep doing them day in, day out because I'm supposed to do them or because I have to do them because I need them for survival. I get that. And I felt that way for many, many, many years. It kept me in jobs that I didn't want. And it kept me, with people that I didn't, weren't supportive for me. It basically, it leads to a lot of bad things. It leads to a lot of bad things, doing things that you think you're supposed to do. So now, the good side of all of this is to imagine what it would be like if you actually were free to live life exactly as you want to. Now, this is a bit of a crazy exercise, especially if you haven't ever done it before. But take a step back, right? See if you can just stop time and it's just you, no family, no friends, nobody else around. Or maybe they're there, but time has stopped and you get to take a look at the picture and see which parts of it you really, really like and which parts are really bugging you. And as you take a look at this picture, you can really take a moment to see what is it that I would like it to be? How is it that I would like it to look? Okay, what is it that I would like to be doing? And then when you have that really clear understanding of how you would like your life to look, at least, you have an idea of where you can go from there to bring that into fruition, right? This picture of you doing exactly what it is that you want to and feeling good about it, right? That's freedom. That is independence, right? Doing what you love, feeling awesome about it and making a difference, that is independence. That is true independence. So do you have that? Do you have that in your life? And if you don't worry about it because the way to get started, I will help you with this as well. I know this feeling. I felt it when I was just about to leave the corporate world myself, that feeling of I know I've got more in me. I know I'm meant for something else. I've got this itch that is just not being scratched, and I need to find a way to scratch it. I feel like I can do more than I'm doing, or I'm not fulfilled where I am right now. Right? That feeling, that then of course the missing piece of what to do next, I got it for you. Okay. Now, what we're talking about here in terms of, building out what could be your online business. A lot of people will tell me like, oh, and what you're talking about sounds like it takes a lot of time, and I don't have a lot of time for this. A few people have told me because, jobs are very tough and they're job hunting at the moment, that they don't have time to do anything other than job hunt. And what if I could tell you that the idea behind a job hunt is the same idea behind starting your own business, right? You are looking for something to support you. With a job hunt, you are asking for someone else's permission to do what it is that you do. When you take leadership, that first piece of the Abundance Hacker Code, and you take ownership and you put behind something and you present your offer to the world, it really changes the conversation. It will change how you think about yourself. And now, instead of just you doing something for somebody else, this is you doing something for the world. So that is independence. So think about this. Imagine what your life would be like if you are somebody who is stuck in the nasty job market that we have right now. Really tough, rough economy. Or maybe you're somebody who's got your activism all fired up right now. You were before, you just need something more to do. Imagine what it would be like if you had the tools and the support that you need to actually actuate your mission, what it is that you're imagining right now, right? Imagine if you had that. Okay, I'm going to talk to you about exactly what that looks like tomorrow, all right? So that's it for today. Thank you so much for joining. Happy 4th of July. Happy Canada Day to my Canadian friends and family. And I hope that you have a great day, and I will talk to you tomorrow.